I love Tex-Mex food. And when I get a hankering for it and I come to downtown Austin, I come to South Lamar and I go to a place called Matt's El Rancho. It's the king of Mexican food. I'm going to take you inside. We're going to have one of the best margaritas I've ever had. It's called a Matt's Knockout. And I'm going to introduce you to a Big Bob. That's going to be on this episode of the Attitude Adjustment Hour.
Back in 1923, a young kid named Matt Martinez started in the food business. 6 years old, he's selling tamales off a cart in downtown Austin, near the Texas state capitol. As a teen, this guy became the first Mexican-American Golden Gloves champion ever, and later he won a cross-country Olympics up in Alaska. Now we're talking 1952, and he opens Matt's El Rancho with his wife Janie, and they've been serving great food and drinks ever since. It's located on South Lamar, not far from downtown. They've just one of my favorite spots since moving to Central Texas. The restaurant is spacious. It's got 3 big dining rooms, but I like eating and drinking at the bar. The area around the bar, they've always got sports on TV, and better than that, on the outdoor patio, where they've recently opened a great outdoor bar.
So anyhow, we're here in the backyard, the patio at Matt's, and we just love this. The indoors great, but outdoors, especially during summertime, is fantastic. There's, the warm weather. We got the little water here. Frogs making a lot of noise. Actually, one story is somebody told them, hey, can you turn down that little frog sound effect? No, it was the frogs making noise here in the pond. But anyhow, we're going to look at the menu. We always started off with the same thing. We're going to get a Big Bob. Now, it's a Bob Armstrong dip. And in a couple of minutes, we'll have it here. But bottom line is, when you go to a Mexican restaurant, Tex-Mex restaurant in Texas, you have to get queso. That's what I've heard Texans tell me. Well, it ain't no Mexican restaurant unless you got queso. The bottom line is the Bob Armstrong dip, or you order the Big Bob or the Small Bob, is a queso, and they make a real great one here. And it's got taco meat in it, and it's got guacamole in it. And it's fantastic. So that's coming. Super salsa. It's just a perfect amount of spice. We got some chips, and then we're going to get into the drinks. And that's the most important thing here for us, the bar at Matt's El Rancho. So anyhow, when we come to Matt's, they've got a great selection of margaritas, 100% agave tequilas, and it's fantastic. Good drinks, good mixed drinks, great beers, local, imported, Mexican beers. The bottom line is, when we come here, we always get the Matt's Knockout Martini. And what's a Knockout Martini? It's the Matt's Margarita, which they make with Herradura tequila. They give it to you in a shaker. It's all fresh ingredients that they put together. The tequila's great, and they serve it in a little martini glass with a couple of olives. That's what makes it the martini. A little rim of salt there, and it's fantastic. You get 3, 4, 5 of these for every single one. So we love the Matt's Knockout Martini. Okay, so we told you about it, the Bob Armstrong dip, but here it is, the Big Bob, queso, taco meat, a little bit of guacamole with the salsa. Fantastic. I'm telling you right now, this is the way to go. Texans love their queso, but this is queso to the nth power. This is queso. This is supercharged queso here. Big Bob. You can get a small one, whatever. You got more than one person, you can have that. Oh, good. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's enough for me. I got to get one. Hey, can we get another one for Shirley? Okay. We're set. Got to have the Big Bob.
I love the Matt's Knockout Martini. Of course, it's the knockout because Matt was a boxer when he was younger. But the Big Bob? What's the story on that? Now, at first I wasn't sure who in the hell Bob Armstrong was, but after tasting that melted cheese dip or queso that has his name on it, it had me at first bite. Turns out Big Bob was a former Texas land commissioner that hung out at Matt's and realized that Austin is the capital, politicos are everywhere, but Bob Armstrong was a regular at this legendary Tex-Mex palace. The menu has a vast selection of Tex-Mex favorites, including several kinds of enchiladas, chili rellenos, tacos, burritos, on and on and on. But my favorite is the combination beef and shrimp fajitas, just absolutely amazing. Matt's has a great staff. We had Laura serving us that day, and she kept the drinks and the food coming till we were finally satisfied, couldn't eat another bite, and took a little while, but we got to that point.
Okay, so we're wrapping this thing up. I hit about half of my fajitas. You know, I'm taking this home. Yeah, I'm one of those guys to go. Yeah, we got some of it. I still got a little bit of my Matt's knockout. Shirley downed all of hers quick. Hey, whatever. She needed a drink. That's fine with me. But bottom line is, one of the cool things they got great 100% agave tequilas. They got a great tequila menu. Actually, they got a drink menu, but bottom line is super selection of 100% agaves. And bottom line is they make the sangrita. And if you watch the show in the last couple of weeks, they've got the sangrita here. They chill it. They make it fresh in the morning. It's perfectly spicy, and it's the perfect thing to have with a shot of tequila. So we ordered a shot of El Tesoro, the Reposado. It's not the silver, but it's the next one up, which is perfect. And I got it here. Hey, here we go. Ooh, what a good flavor on that, huh? Oh my Lord. Peppery, right? Delicious. That's good. That's good booze. And look how nice that is. Oh my God. Nice sangrita. Arriba, abajo. A centro, adentro. That's super. I'm not saying it's better than mine, but maybe it's better than the one I made. Anyhow, sangrita, tequila, margaritas, great fajitas. When you come to Austin, you got to make you stop at Matt's El Rancho. Hey, the king of Mexican food.
You can check out the show online at aahour.com. Check out the archives for past episodes. The AA Hour is also available on iTunes and on your iPhone. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm Den Cruz. That's DENCRUZ, all one word. And I love your feedback and suggestions. Post on the AA Hour webpage or email me at aahour@yahoo.com. Hopefully I've lubricated the thought process for you a little bit. This is Dennis Cruz, and thanks again for joining me on the Attitude Adjustment Hour.